And welcome back. I rage quit for fakes so hard that I accidentally rage quit the show. I accidentally the whole thing. So, my bad, B. But seriously now.
Trev rage flipped the keyboard and shut the program off.
I rage flipped the keyboard and shut the program off. That's
Trev, can we be friends?
Yeah, we can be friends. We're good. We're good now. I've seen the terrible road that this rage that is building up inside me is taking me down.
Don't let it happen.
And I gotta turn around. I gotta turn back on that road.
Gotta turn back time and find a way.
Mm-hmm. But yes, going back to the point, I think that Death would absolutely get way too frustrated. I mean, you're in good company on that because you're playing Risk, but as we've discussed before, Illuminati is a special breed of frustration.
Oh yeah. So, no, he might rage quit Risk if we play long enough. I mean, 2-player Risk.
Oh yeah, dude, and
it takes forever.
And if you drag it out, forever. I mean, first off, well, right, but I mean, first off, you really got to go to Australia because I mean, if you get to Australia first, I mean, you can hold out for fucking decades down in Australia. That's just a fact.
Oh yeah, you can just with just those 4 countries, you can sit there forever, and then just slowly move out, and then get pushed back and move out some more and. You know, as long as you get the right cards. It's all about, you know, some of it's luck. Some of it's luck. Well, let's see. He's not in Thailand, Rambo. He went back to his dad's house.
Tone Man's correct. At the end of John Rambo, he did go back to his dad's house in Arizona. And
Universal Soldier does a mission in Arizona.
Oh my god. Are you still on that?
I'm...
Obviously.
It's on. 2015, Universal Soldier versus Rambo.
Which one? Which Universal Soldier? Is it going to be JVD?
Yes.
JCVD?
Absolutely.
Or Mario Van Peebles?
No.
All right. Yeah. Now the other question: what game together? What's our pro game together?
I'm thinking. Maybe like the first thing that came to my head was 6 Degrees. I think as a team up we would do really well. At 6
well, who's
Degrees.
Death going to take as his team member then? Because you didn't mention that. Because how can we team up against Death without there being another person being Death? I mean, can Death split into 2 individuals? I mean, he's Death, so probably. But I mean that'd be weak. So he'd probably get some other
Death Jr., which is for kids and small animals.
Oh, yeah. That's who kills kids?
Yeah, Death Jr.
So I want you guys to know now that we've uncovered a terrible, terrible piece of information.
This is one of the saddest Guinness World Record.
The reason that children die is because of Death Jr. Okay. All right. That's
and small pets.
And small pets. All right, that's a little too morbid. It's a little too morbid.
Death Jr.
What else do we got?
What other? Well, we get 6 Degrees.
Oh,
team sports. Come on, two against two.
2 against 2. Gosh.
Death and Death Jr.
No, I like 6 Degrees of Separation. It definitely plays to our strengths. As a matter of fact, I was at work the other day, and a woman comes up and says, "Hey." Do you have a movie? I don't know what it's called, and that's a terrible way to start a conversation with somebody.
Do you have a thing?
It's got Will Smith in it. Okay, so we can already narrow it down.
Will Smith.
We're going to play it with Jake and see how quickly he can get it.
Okay.
It's a movie with Will Smith.
Okay.
It's from the late 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Okay.
And there's lots of espionage and action and a government cover-up.
Government cover-up?
Oh, that's exactly where I got it. That is exactly where I got it. What is the movie? Everyone else play along
Government
at home.
cover-up? Wow, maybe I haven't seen this one, actually. iRobot.
Hey, robot!
That has all that you're describing.
I guess it sort of does. No, I don't even want to give... Well, we'll see if anybody else comes up with the answer.
We'll wait
a minute.
Just blink it to me in Morse code, so I know. Okay. He was really fast at that.
I'm good.
You won't be able to decipher it. Don't try.
Don't go back and try to figure it out. So... Somehow, guys, we made it about over 45 minutes into the show,
And then we,
without talking
about
Star Trek. Somehow we made it this far. We haven't brought up Star Trek yet.
Oh yeah.
But there's something to talk about in Star Trek, so I'm delighted, especially since it has to do with TNG. Okay, so and this is, let me lead you through a thing here. Jake has correctly pointed something out recently about how one of the big problems with Into Darkness and the other one too, the new Star Trek movies, is that they don't have
Enemy of the State.
It's Enemy of the State. It is.
Nice.
You are correct. It was Enemy of the State.
That is $1 internet dollar.
That's $1 internet dollar to you, Phyllis. Good job.
Pat Millison got it too. We'll give you half of an internet dollar, but because it's not redeemable for anything, because it's less than $1 internet dollar, you have to hold on to it until you get more than a half to make a whole.
So keep playing along with us,
because
guys.
there's no change on the internet.
Okay. So Jake pointed out that one of the problems with the new Star Trek series is that they don't have a TV series to fall back on. There's no they can't draw from that rich history for their stories.
Yeah, all the movies had, for instance, Wrath of Khan. Khan was a character from the original Star Trek series. A lot of the stuff was from stories or from characters or from whatevs. That happened in the shows. Right. You have a cast that's from the shows. All the movies up until the reboots, you had the Picard from Next Gen, crew, and then, in the earlier ones, you had the Kirk crew. So,
right. So with a TV series, you got a good basis for a set of films.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then, recently here, William Shatner came out and said, "We need Star Trek back on TV, you guys." And I would know because I'm Captain Kirk. And everyone was like, "You got me there,"
Can't argue with that.
You can't argue with that. Now, it turns out, guys, is that there was a Star Trek series that was in the initial planning phases. They contacted the prime actor they were going to need for it, and he was well on board. He helped write it. Okay. They wanted to do a Star Trek TV show. I'm building anticipation.
No, I know. You do this a lot.
They're making Star Trek. They're going to make a Star Trek TV series with Worf as the captain. Captain Worf. Blows my mind.
It sounds pretty sweet. It sounds pretty sweet.
Not Patrick Stewart, not Jean-Luc Picard, not Locutus are the best of both worlds. Worf is the best of both worlds because he has the warrior heart of a Klingon, tempered by having grown up in human society.
And he was also the first Klingon member of Starfleet.
Mm-hmm. He's an impressive officer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I feel and speaking to that sounds awesome. That sounds like a sweet idea.
Michael Dorn was all on
Take my money.
Take my money.
Shut up and take it. Take my money.
I want this. Give it to me. Put it on CBS.
Yeah.
I don't watch CBS now.
Just call it Captain Worf.
Just call it Captain Worf.
None of this.
Star Trek Captain Worf.
Star Trek Captain Worf. Do it.
The Romulans have no honor.
I think, yeah.
They'd be firing on them constantly. He'd just every episode would open up with a barrage of photon torpedoes with a simultaneous phaser array blast. It would have been excellent. I feel we've been cheated. But the good news is that it's not like a firm no, never.
Right. They didn't shelve it.
Apparently, it was put on the back burner because no one wanted to step on J.J. Abrams' toes. It was like, well, we don't want to take attention away from Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that.
Fuck J.J. Abrams. Fuck Star Trek the movie. Fuck it.
Michael Dorn.
Fuck it.
Mr. Dorn, get back on TV. We salute you.
What that prestige on your face.
We are with you, sir. Captain, my captain.
That's right.
I would serve on that vessel and probably be killed by Worf for all my stupid bullshit.
No. I feel like the Enterprise D from Star Trek The Next Generation has unfairly taken every top-class crew member, and basically, they've piled all the best people into this one starship, and every time they run into another Starfleet ship,
they all just look like bumbling fucking idiots.
Like, think about this. Like, Picard, excellent captain. Just overall excellent captain. Then you have Worf. He is their security officer.
Yeah.
He's the chief security officer, and he's a Klingon.
Awesome.
Their counselor. I don't think all of the counselors are Betazoids. Their counselor is a Betazoid, who is an empath, so she can feel how people feel.
Get to the bottom of this shit.
The lieutenant commander is Data. He's an unknown robot.
He's got capabilities and capacities far beyond those of mortal man. He's like fucking Superman, goddammit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's amazing. 10 times the strength.
He's amazing.
Man. Yeah, no, he's ridiculous. He's an android, not a robot. But yeah, he's ridiculously awesome at everything. If you just let him run the ship, he would be able to do it. Riker. Riker can charm the pants off of anything. There was an episode where he got in, like, it was a seriously, one of my favorite episodes, seriously emotional episode, about him falling in love with a completely androgynous alien. Charm the pants off of anybody. Like, seriously. Like, just the perfect crew ever, and every time they run into another crew, they're either just Geordi LaForge, of course.
Whoa!
He has super eyes. Like, yes, he has a disability. He's blind, but he's got a visor that lets him see beyond the normal human spectrum of light.
So he can detect energy patterns and shit. It's amazing.
They're like the Space Avengers. That's ridiculous.
But like, we're not the first people to point this out. But did you ever notice when you're watching Star Trek, it seems like almost everybody else in Starfleet is either corrupt, evil, or stupid?
They all suck.
Like one of the other. Why
hasn't Starfleet folded? Like a million times over. Destroyed by its own double dealings.
Yeah, these worthless barbarians need to be crushed under the boot of the Klingon Empire. Bring glory.
Well, even there was even episodes where Worf's like, I love being a Klingon, and then he has to actually deal with the Klingon homeworld, and he's like,
I kind of hate the Klingons.
I hate these fuckers.
This was kind of fucked up.
What about honor? Fuck honor. We're just hanging out. We're Klingons. We backstab each other. We don't actually.
Deal.
We say we have honor, but not really.
Nicky Manti writes, I heard that they were doing a Night of the Living Dead reboot in 3D.
3Ds. 1, 2, 3. 3 dimensions.
I don't know. I guess it's ripe. It's ripe. It's fit to bursting. This fruit is going to get plucked eventually.
Do it in black and white with period-appropriate costumes. From the original release of Night of the Living Dead, I'll be fine. If you're gonna give me some of that fucking Whistler's Green bullshit again, I don't know. Dawn of the Dead, the remake, Dawn of the Dead, pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But past that, they kept continuing it and kept continuing it. And it's like, hey, the zombies can do this now. Hey, the zombies can do that now. The funniest thing, and this really is ironic, the funniest thing about George Romero's zombies are that he like the whole point of the first movie, he said it himself from the mouth of babes, George Romero being the babe in this particular instance. He said, it's a movie about progress and change. That people constantly hold out and they don't want to move forward and they don't want to move ahead into the future. And the zombies are the future, and they're, the people are slowly getting, assimilated into the zombies and blah, blah, blah. It's all about that.
Societal change.
Right. Every time he tries to change the zombies, the zombies can, wield weapons now. Oh, they can, reason. Oh, they can do this and that. Everybody's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
That's the greatest irony, is that he's trying to evolve his zombies. And the original message was people have to evolve. Evolve or die.
And he's evolving, and his stories are dying. It's so sad.
And people are just like, do the original shit. Stop giving us gun-wielding zombies. I don't care.
And on the subject of another Dawn of the Dead reboot, I don't know.
They're doing a third one.
What?
Yeah, they are doing a third one.
Okay, so I want to be clear. Hold on. Stop. Everyone slow down. Cool your jets. Just cool them down, guys. You're telling me, Nikki and Jake, you're both telling me that not only was there the original Dawn of the Dead by George Romero, but then there was the new one with Ving Rhames in it, like a little ways back, that was really good.
Zombie Baby.
With
I'm sorry, Zombie Fetus.
Oh yeah, Mekhi Phifer's zombie fetus kid. I don't know. Okay.
So that's two.
But now, someone said, "Well, I guess it's been long enough. Let's make another one."
Trace.
Guys, 10 years is too soon, and it's
what
not.
What about the Amazing Spider-Man?
We've discussed.
Broken that sore spot on this.
Let me address something. We only got a couple minutes, but let me address something here. We're big fans of a couple of other internet shows. One of them, the Movie Doctor. Movie Doctor's with us here, Pat Millison.
Everybody say hi.
Everyone say hi to a great reviewer who's in the chat with us.
Yes.
Pat Millison, what a guy.
We're awesome. He's awesome. We're awesome together because he is also in first episode, season 2, J&TRE review everything.
Hey!
Gives you more reason to watch it.
Right. But there's another one we watch, the Minority Report reviews. Tom Marriott, surprise, surprise, he's also in the season 2, episode 1 opener. So many guests, so much special stuff. You guys don't even know because you haven't watched it yet, and you should. But we are frequent question askers on the Minority Report reviews. You know, part of their format is he answers questions about a particular movie and kind of tries to tell you why he thinks maybe it's not so bad as everyone says it is. Okay, and recently there was a episode of the Minority Report, their season 2 opener, where they talked about the Amazing Spider-Man.
It was a good episode. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Sure, it was a good episode.
Minority Report reviews.
Surprisingly, because I hated the subject matter, and I disagreed with almost everything that the commenter, in this case, Tom's brother Ben, guest host, often editor of the program.
Oh, absolutely.
I disagreed with everything he said, just about, and we just fed. During the production, we were just feeding questions like, "What's so fucking great about this Spider-Man?" You know?
Yeah.
And
it was a little spiteful.
Don't you think 10 years is a little soon? And the answer is yes, 10 years is a little soon. It's a lot too soon. I'm okay. Look, this is hyperbole. I engage in it frequently. You guys love it. Jake loves it. I love it. I'm a little offended that they want to make another Dawn of the Dead movie. Like I'm a little like, you know, my butt's a little hurt about it. I'll admit.
Yeah.
And you should be offended too. Because,
it could
hey, do you guys want to pay some more money at the theater to see the same story that you've already seen less than 10 years ago?
Wait, how about this? All right.
Hit me with it.
We have like 2 minutes left at that. So how about this? This is my pitch. We'll end the recorded portion on my pitch if that's all right. Okay. So
wait, stop. Before we end the show, we still have to talk about the person of the week. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, person of the week is 2 people.
We're throwing out all the rules tonight, breaking the records, throwing out the rules. 2 people are this week's people of the week.
It's us.
It's us. We're the people of the week. Because we've made such an excellent season 2 opener for you guys. You guys are going to love it. We're the best. We know how to bring the funny. We have the best guests. We have the best jokes. We talk about the best movies and games.
We have the best reviewer friends.
It's amazing. What a blessed life we live. You know, what an amazing thing this is.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the pitch.
Okay, here's the pitch. Mega mall in this tiny town of like a very small population.
Go on.
Okay. And there's a bunch of people. Okay. And they're all running away from the zombies, and they end up in this mega mall.
Oh shit!
Right.
This is really different. Go.
Also, I would like to point out that this is not Dead Rising. That's not my punchline.
Okay.
Okay. So they get into this mega mall. Okay. And then they are wandering around, and they're trying to secure the area, and they find a hatch. And the hatch goes into a multi-level laboratory. Okay, under the mall. Okay, Still not Dead Rising. Okay? Okay?
Go on.
Okay. And they get down there and they find out that this is the place that they were cultivating the zombie plague. Okay?
Under the mall?
Under the mall. Alright? Still not Dead Rising. Okay, are you ready?
Right?
It's Dead Rising.
Oh. You got me. You got me. I think you got all of them too. Yeah.
You didn't know it was Dead Rising. You were like, see, that can't be Dead Rising.
And that's what's going to happen with this movie is that there's going to be a bunch of Hollywood shills telling you that this is not the same old Dawn of the Dead that you're used to, and it'll be exactly the Dawn of the Dead that you're used to. So don't be fooled by a bunch of hucksters and shills. Be fooled by us. Go watch our show right now.
Go play Dead Rising while you're watching it if you have those capabilities. Mm-hmm. If you have to pick one over the other, watch our show.
Independently, I have focusable eyes.
Oh, dude, I do that. I love playing video games and watching TV at the same time because I'm crazy.
It's good stuff. But
crazy like
that's the end of week 15 of Jake and Trevor Review Everything Live. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's been an amazing show. We really love you all, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.